Welcome to Easy Love Yoga with Shanna. Today we're going to be doing a chair yoga class with no other props. So let's come seated forward in our chair with our glutes on the chair, hamstrings off the chair, a nice 90-degree bend at the knees. Thinking about a tall posture here, lengthening the spine with the crown of the head rising towards the ceiling. Let's roll our shoulders back and down, noticing if there's any tension we could release in the shoulders. And let's change directions, rolling in the opposite direction. Beautiful. One more roll. And then place your hands wherever they land comfortably on your legs. Still sitting nice and tall here. Let's close our eyes for a moment and bring our awareness to our breath. Notice as you inhale, the chest rises and then the belly rises. And as you exhale, the belly falls and then the chest falls. Let's notice for 5 rounds of breath. Bring your awareness now to the crown of your head. We're going to begin a scan of our bodies from the crown of our head down to our toes. Notice any areas you need to be mindful of during this practice today, and just bring awareness to your body. Remember to always stay safe, and if a pose doesn't feel right or is uncomfortable, you do not need to do it. Returning our awareness now to our breath for our 4 square breathing practice. Let's begin with an inhale through the nose of 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain the emptiness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Let's return now to our regular breath, noticing that we're still breathing deeply, keeping our eyes closed and our shoulders relaxed. Let's lower the right ear to the right shoulder, gently stretching up the left side of the neck. One more breath. Return to center, and this time left ear towards left shoulder, stretching out the right side. One more breath. Return to center. Lift the chin high as if you were gazing at the ceiling. Keep the shoulders relaxed, stretching the front of the neck. One more breath. Return to center, and this time lower the chin in towards the chest, stretching the back of the neck. One more breath here. Let's lift the head and open the eyes. And let's allow our hands to come down by our side. We're going to grab the chair with our right hand, bring our left hand directly overhead, really reaching for the ceiling, just energizing the side body, feeling the rib cage lifting here. And now let's change sides, bringing the right hand overhead, really reaching for the ceiling, lifting the rib cage. And now we're going to flow the movement from side to side, each time adding a tiny side bend. So as you bring that hand over to one side, each time bend it just a little deeper, slowing down as you deepen into that side bend. On your next side bend, look up to the ceiling, hold for 4 breaths, looking through the fingers. Let's change sides. Once again, looking through the fingers, hold for 4 breaths. And let's come back to a nice tall seated position. Let's roll the shoulders once again to the back of the room. And changing directions, rolling to the front of the room. Beautiful. Let's roll out our wrists. Changing directions, roll the other way. Beautiful. Let's bring our hands down to our legs. We're going to take our left hand to our right knee, our right hand behind us on the chair. Sit nice and tall, lengthen the spine here, and then exhale, twist, look over the shoulder. Hold for 8 rounds of breath. One more breath here. Gently coming back to our starting position. And this time right hand to left knee, left hand behind us, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, twist, hold for 8 rounds of breath. One more breath here. Gently coming back to our starting position. Beautiful. Now we're going to move our spine from front to back. So we're going to do some cow and cat breaths, starting with your palms shining forward. Inhale, lifting the arms and your gaze up as the belly comes forward for cow. And as we exhale, lower the arms and the gaze as you arch your back to the back of the chair for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And let's do one more. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Sitting nice and tall. Let's bring our feet out slightly. Heels on the mat, toes slightly off the mat, a little less than 90-degree bend at the knees. We're going to bring our elbows down to our knees and we're going to do some rotation. So we're going to take that left hand, bring it directly overhead, look through the fingers for 6 rounds of breath. One more breath here. Slowly bringing that elbow down to the knee, and now the right hand directly overhead, looking through the fingers, 6 rounds of breath. One more breath. Let's slowly rotate down. Let's do 8 singles at your own pace. As soon as you're looking through the fingers overhead, you can slowly rotate to change sides. Taking your time. Coming a little deeper if you like, bringing that hand just a little further behind. Last 2. Beautiful, and allow those elbows to come back down to the knees. Now we're going to take the hands and we're going to slide them all the way down to our ankles. I want you to think about relaxing your back. Relaxing your low back to your mid back. Relaxing your upper back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Allow your head to lower closer to the mat. Crown of the head shining down towards the mat. Notice the stretch beginning in the upper back of your legs and the hamstrings, coming up through the glutes, into your back, to your shoulders and your neck. Breathing deeply. One more breath here. And let's very slowly glide our fingers up the legs. Rising to a seated position, vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice and controlled. Let's bring those feet back in so the knees are at a 90-degree bend. Beautiful. And let's roll those shoulders once again, releasing any tension in the shoulders and changing directions. Beautiful. Now we're going to extend the legs out one more time. Just on a slight diagonal. We're going to take the elbow down to our right knee and bring that left arm up and over. And I want you to look under the armpit towards the wall. We're going to hold here for 6 rounds of breath and extended side angle. Modified for chair. One more breath. And let's slowly bring that arm overhead, and now we're going to take the left arm down to the left knee, take that right arm up and over, look under the armpit towards the wall, 6 rounds of breath. more breath here. And then slowly rise back up. Let's bring those feet in once again to that 90-degree bend. Let's bring our hands to our hips. Let's do hip circle in one direction. Notice if there's any tension you can release in your low back or your hips. Just bringing awareness as you're moving through this rotation. One more rotation in this direction, and then we're going to pause, and let's change directions, rotating the opposite way. One more rotation in this direction, and let's hold here. Now we're just going to do some cow and cat without using our arms. So we're going to inhale to cow, lift the chest, bring the belly forward. And we're going to exhale to cat, just arching the back towards the back of the chair. Inhale to cow, lift the gaze in the chest, belly forward. Exhale to cat, arch the back. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And one more time, inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Beautiful. Sitting nice and tall. Let's grab the chair with both hands. We're going to pick up one foot and roll out the ankle in one direction. I want you to take a look at your foot. Make sure it's a nice circular movement. You're getting full rotation. Haven't lost any range of motion here. And then let's change directions. And again, make sure that's still a nice circular movement. One more rotation. Let's place that foot down. Let's pick up the opposite foot, rolling out the ankle and taking a look at the foot, making sure it's a circular movement. And then change directions. And once again, look again. Sometimes one direction is much better than the other. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're not. One more rotation here. And let's lower that foot down. Now we're going to lock our heels into the floor. We're going to pivot on our heels, and we're going to tap our toes down. So holding onto the chair just to help with posture, we're going to tap center in, center out, center in, center out. So toes are tapping, center in, center out. So just getting all the fine little muscles in the feet activated, giving the shins a little work as we're lifting the toes. Hear the thumping of the toes. Let's do one more. Beautiful. Now let's bring our feet in about an inch closer to our bodies, and now our toes are glued to the mat, just pivoting on the toes. We'll do the same thing, tapping with our heels. Center in, center out, center in, center out, center in, center out. And just focus on that movement in the foot. Tapping down that heel. And let's do one more set. Beautiful. Now we're just going to take that heel and extend it out and touch the toes close to the chair. Extend the heel, toe close. Heel far, toe close. And we're just going to alternate. And then we're going to start to allow that foot to walk out to the side. Let's bring it forward once again. Still alternating that toe and heel tap. And out to the side. And back to the front. Out to the side, and back to the front. Beautiful. One more. And let's set that foot down. Let's start with the other foot. Heel, toe, heel, toe. And once you've got that going, let's take it out to the side. Back to the front. Out to the side. Back to the front. Out to the side. And back to the front. One more. And let's set that foot down. Now we're just going to keep the feet nice and still on the ground for a moment. And all we're doing is wiggling the toes. So just bring a little movement into the toes, just wiggling the toes. And now we're going to just pivot on the toes and just do a nice circular movement, pivoting on the big toe. And let's change directions, pivoting on the big toe. One more, and let's set that foot down. And again, pivoting on the toe, moving inward. One more, change directions. I know it feels awkward, that's why we're practicing. And one more, and set it down. Beautiful. Now once again, let's go back to our wrists. Let's roll out those wrists, changing directions of the roll. And then let's bring our hands together at heart center. Our elbows are lifted. So we're going to press the fingers and the palms of the hands firmly together. I want you to really feel the tension build as you're pressing the hands against each other. Really noticing all the muscles engaging as you press together. And then I want you to relax. Now we're going to allow our left hand to relax, and the right hand is going to gently press upon the left, giving us a nice stretch in the lower part of the wrist. So the hand being pressed upon, you can drop that elbow slightly as well, just for comfort. Let's come back to center. And now relax the right hand and press upon it with the left. Once again, looking for the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. You can lower that right elbow for comfort. Let's come back to center. Let's do it again on the opposite side. Coming back to center, and one last time, change sides. And let's come back to center here. Now keeping those palms and the fingers to the fingertips firmly pressed together, let's draw the fingers forward. Coming back to center, lifting the elbows and now drawing the fingers towards the body. Coming back to center, moving forward. Coming back to center, moving towards. Let's move all the way forward, towards the body, forward, towards the body. One last time forward. One last time towards the body. Coming back to heart center and gently shake it out. Beautiful. Now let's start bringing our feet slightly forward. We're going to take our left foot and cross it over our right knee. We're going to reach down and grab the heel, bring it above the knee, and then bring that leg in so we have a 90-degree bend. We're going to flex the toe on top to protect the knee on top, and then we're going to gently exhale and lower our body towards our legs, feeling a nice stretch in the hip. Breathing deeply here. Two more breaths. Let's slowly rise up. Now take that good handle on the foot and the knee. We're going to take that leg on the bottom, let it come forward. Let's slide that leg off, place that foot on the ground. Bring the other heel just under the knee. Once again, grab that heel, bring it above the knee, and bring that bottom foot in so you have that 90-degree bend. And we're going to keep the foot flexed to protect the bent knee. And then we're going to exhale and lower towards the legs, feeling the stretch in the hips. This is our figure 4 stretch. Breathing deeply. 2 more breaths here. Let's slowly rise up. Allow the foot on the floor to come forward as you hold the foot and knee of the other leg. Slowly allow it to slide down. And then let's bring our feet back to that 90-degree bend, feet nice and flat, sitting nice and tall in the chair. Beautiful. Let's draw our arms to our sides, palms shining forward. Let's inhale as we reach up. And as we exhale, let's extend our arms down to the side. Inhale, reach in front of the body. Exhale, push away. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, push away. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, push away. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, push away. This time we're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're going to glue the thumb into the chest for a moment. Think about a nice tall posture here. So keeping ourselves in this tall posture, let's exhale, gently twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center, and hold. This time as we exhale, we're going to drop one elbow down slightly for a little side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop. Inhale, center, and hold. Beautiful. Let's interlace our fingers here. Root the elbows into the body. We're going to rotate the wrists and forearms in one direction. Just noticing the movement in the fingers, the hands, the forearms. And then we're going to pause and let's rotate the other way. Let's do 2 more here. And then we're going to slowly release our hands down. Let's close our eyes and bring our awareness once again to the crown of our head. Let's do a scan of our body from the crown of our head to our toes. And just notice how you're feeling after this short practice today. Notice the energy flowing through the body. Notice the sensations that you feel in your different muscle groups. Notice with awareness and not with judgment. Completing the scan of your body, bring your hands together at heart center once more, keeping the eyes closed and shoulders relaxed. I would like to thank all of you for sharing your energy in this practice today, for taking this mindful time for some self-care and movement. It's so important to fit a little self-care and some movement into every single day. Thank you so much for taking the time. The light within me humbly bows to the light within each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. I hope you feel a little bit more energetic than before you started. And until next time, have a fantastic day.